Look like himself or someone else? That's a good question. According to South Park, I guess he could look like Stan Marsh.
That was the one with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's hiding in the closet.
I heard there was like a journalist who consulted on that, like Mark Ebner, whatever his name was.
Who?
Mark Ebner, like consulted on that.
Yeah, there was a consultant, but I don't remember his name.
Like Tom Cruise got really upset and tried to sue him or something.
Yeah, Tom Cruise has a history of getting really upset, screaming at Matt Lauer, jumping on couches. Yeah, he's got a real good history of being upset and disturbed.
I love Katie, I remember that.
Because Tom Cruise is a great example of Scientology.
Well, he loves his wife. I'm not sure if you just jump on a front.
Attention all Scientology! Newsflash! Zenu, the Galactic Overlord, has escaped from his electronic prison. Last seen trolling on Tigiak in front of the DC org. Description? 7'8", 300 pounds, green scaly skin. On his right arm he has a tattoo that says Mother, and on his left arm a tattoo that says KRC. If you see Zenu, do not attempt to apprehend him. Call Tom Cruise. He knows how to fight aliens. And Scientologists are the only ones who can help. That means keep Scientology working.
That's KSW.
Or KSW, KRC, KFC.
KFC, isn't that chicken wings?
There you go. KSW, excuse me.
Well, I figured KSW, not KRC.
Now, George, that guy don't have any money. Quit preying on him.
Well, did you give him money?
I will shortly be playing audio of Wally Hanks, OT8, beating a child. I actually have the audio recording of a Scientologist beating a child. He tells the child to look at the pictures of L. Ron Hubbard for strength as he's beating him. Because Scientologists are the most ethical people on the planet.
They moved up the line and they moved up towards the on 6
How come Maiden Voyage was canceled in Los Angeles? They're not holding it. That wouldn't be because Anonymous caved you guys in, would it be?
What's Maiden Voyage?
Well, they have this thing called the Free Winds, which was covered in blue asbestos for years. It's a boat. And you get on this boat, and this is where you learn to become an OT8.
States, Florida.
Well, I mean, yeah, you would dock it like off the coast of Florida. But all their high-level leaders keep defecting, like Marty Rathbun and Mike Rinder. And the minute you defect, you're labeled a suppressive, horrible person. All your crimes are anything, huh? This is just one of their many victims.
Scientology, oh yeah, that's just kind of weird.
They're pretty bad.
Yeah.
You can believe anything you want to believe, just don't hurt people. That's all I'm saying, don't hurt people.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know nothing about it, but I just don't think it's...
All I'll tell you is do your research. That's all you got to do is just look. Do it for yourself. I have Wally Hanks, OT8, beating a child on audio. You can hear the child screaming. How ethical is your organization? The OT8 keeps saying, look at the picture of LRH. Take courage. Look at the picture of LRH. Whack! Ah! That's Scientology working. Guaranteed to financially bleed your bank account dry. The only church I know where its parishioners have to file bankruptcy. When Lisa McPherson died, you guys got 200 grand out of her. She had cockroach bites all over her body. Her autopsy photos are now online. Get up to speed on the cult of greed, ladies and gentlemen. No more human rights abuses, please. Thank you. In fact, there was an interview where he admitted to doing it and saying he did it because it needed to be done.
So basically, he beat up a kid the kid recorded him beating him up and then put it on the internet.
That's correct.
That's an incredible amount of foresight.
I think the kid had been beaten previously. So what's what a stress test is, man? Why are you afraid of having it recorded? Why are you afraid of having it recorded? Scientologist coward afraid to talk about stress test on camera. Running away because he doesn't want the truth documented. That's pretty cowardly.
I'm going to show you what it is.
I'm going to show you what it is. Can't tell you what it is. He's got to show it to you.
Can't tell you what it is.
Can't do a stress test.
I have the audio recording of a Scientologist beating a child. You can hear the child screaming for help while he's being told to look at pictures of LRH to save his soul. It's very disturbing, very disgusting. Hey George, listen, he's beating the hell out of this kid. That's OT8, Wally Hanks beating a child. That's a Scientologist kicking a kid and beating him. You can hear the kid screaming. That's one of your members. That's one of your members beating a small child. Telling him to look at pictures of your founder as he's beating him. That's really disgusting. What type of an organization protects child abusers?
Exactly. This guy's got free hunger.
How much it costs to be spirited?
That's a really good question, sir. How much does it cost?
I'm looking for a spiritual organization.
Scientology help.
Help?
Very expensive.
How far it
There's
goes?
stuff. It deals with communication.
That's the main thing. Is he enough German?
What's that?
Is he enough German spirit?
Everybody's welcome.
No, I'm talking about the spirit. Because he was from German. The father?
He's American.
Another about where I'm born and where he came from. Germany. Yeah? Well, believe it. We have to.
I mean, you can at least understand how, like,
Hang on, man.
Omaha, Nebraska. He was born.
He was born, but
Up and down. I don't know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
well, I'm talking where was his father from?
I'm not sure, actually. I'm not
You should know this.
Well, Hubbard is his last name, so you can figure that out.
You already figured it out.
There you go. Look. Okay.
Because when you were in the other building, you were trying to accuse me. You thought I would want to steal the bloody radio in that museum. That German radio with the, I'm sure you moved it here.
Okay. I don't remember seeing you ever before, but
And I had to let them know that I wasn't interested to come to steal the radio. But it was like what my grandfather had in Switzerland, German. Grundig radio. So you don't know the background?
No, not over step. I know.
I nearly belonged to them.
So I've been here 16 years, yeah.
I nearly did, and then my friend got involved.
Great.
And he had to get
How long would you like one? We're having an open house. You're invited. We have a barbecue too. All right. Have a nice
16 years and he's still handing out cards on the street
So,
corner.
and then anyhow, and then my friend had said,